Wow, I just got back from an amazing little trip to Wales with Jimbo. We didn't have the best of weather. What I mean is it wasn't overly warm and it rained quite a lot, but you can't change those things, can you? So you just have to do the best you can. And, we sat by the sea. The first 3 days of this trip away, we were in a place called Rutland. Oh, it was lovely. The little apartment was brilliant. And outside the window was a jacuzzi, which I'll just talk a little bit. And there's a few bits of video that I took. And then on the last day, we kind of went because we went to Llandudno, and then we drove around this really rickety road, which I'll show you the pictures as we go along. And then on the Thursday we sort of went in Llandudno, so that we went back on that road and went a different way on it because you go to the top, and we just back on ourselves a bit, drove today, or when we were leaving, we drove sort of a bit round Snowdon, which we'd done the other day, and wanted to drive through Wales. So some of the pictures dart backwards and forwards, but that's why. But I will talk you through it as it goes. And I don't know if these pictures give justice to this little apartment, but I really loved it. You could be in bed and watch the television, sit and watch the television. You didn't even have to have that on. Outside the window is a jacuzzi. It was done really nicely. You felt happy in there. Jimbo loved it. Okay, I couldn't get a proper picture of all the bathroom, but look where Miss Floss is. She was exhausted. It was a long drive there and a long drive back. She wanted to sit down, so she sat in my suitcase. Anyway, there's the little kitchen, and there is Jimbo and me in the jacuzzi. Anyway, the next day, there's a road there called the A55. That seems to go a lot of places. So we went on that, and we did go to Llandudno, and I wanted to go to the island of Anglesey. And then we found ourselves here, and there is this road right on the edge of the sea going round this rock. And that's what the scenery's like. This dramatic scenery next to you, and the sea and a drop on your right. And that's me taking a picture of what the rocks are. But some of the pictures are great, but some of the videos are a bit grainy. I'm a bit sorry about that. But anyway, see, not many cars, and then came these goats. And look at Floss. I thought that was so funny. She's looking at the goats as they go past. She's probably thinking, what is that? Anyway, that's the kind of view. Yeah, it's a little bit grey and murky, but that was the atmosphere because it was raining and wet so much. But we're right on that's how that's what we're looking at. But anyway, there's me and Jimbo. And then we've got to go through some tunnels, which we don't have many around here. So there was a few tunnels there. And then we went on the bridge over to the Isle of Anglesey. And we went on the Menai Bridge, but it was night time. I couldn't take any pictures. And to be honest, it looked quite like that one. But that was a different bridge. And anyway, we get onto the Isle of Anglesey, and we get a slightly different view. It's sort of, the weather's changed a little bit. And it is, when you're on it, it feels like you're just on England. But when you look at it, you think, that's a big island. And anyway, there was this church with a very funny roof. That roof is patterned. Anyway, sorry, a couple of pictures there of our journeys. Accidentally taken, but I just put them through. And I mean, can you spell that? Loads and loads of words like that. Anyway, we're heading now to Snowdon. So this must be the second day. And I noticed that the clouds were touching the mountains. And we are high up, but not that high up. Because I've got a picture of us going up into the mountains, and we are on a different level, but it's not that bad. But anyway, now we're going to watch a little video. So we'll get round the corner. Up there, where the clouds are touching. that one around here, that one there is a lot more. That one there is a lot more dramatic, and the clouds are on the top of it. And there's a little cloud in the trees over there. There's a little cloud. Oh, we're filming it. Oh, well, how are we going to get over there then? Oh, that little house.
Go back to one way.
The clouds on the top of the mountain. That's on film. Oh, look at that. That's quite dramatic with all those clouds going across. We've got water here. I want a waterfall. Look, the clouds on top of that one as well. But that's, we're going in there. It's all dramatic around here. It's lovely. I don't want to go home. I've noticed with the camera it's a little bit grainy on the videos, just a little bit, but you know, I don't think, well, I don't know, you've been using window wipers, Jimbo, but maybe a little bit was the window in front, but often when you put videos onto Facebook, that's what it does. But where we were going up into the mountains, was that the first though? The first time we went in. Yeah, the first time we went in. So I took this picture because down here, although it hasn't come up very much, the sea is down here. This is the sea, the edge of the sea there. But this is a panoramic, what you call yeah, that one. Panoramic picture. So obviously I've taken it from right over there to right over there. But I actually thought that came out quite nicely. The brick wall came out nicely, but this brick wall's bent there, as you can see. Yeah. Huh?
Dry.
Oh, right. Dry stone wall. What did I say? Brick. Oh, yeah. Whoops. I meant what he said. Sorry. But anyway, but I just thought, even though I thought that was a really nice picture. So we're on to the next video now because we've done some of the mountain, and now we seem to be. This might be the second day now coming up. Because we stayed at our lovely little apartment for 3 days, and I loved it with the jacuzzi and everything. It was great fun. We were in there, it was raining, howling, everything. It didn't matter when you were in there, did it? It did have a top on, you know, like a cover up, it was a gazebo, but it was wooden. So you were sort of protected, but that was dripping, and it didn't stop the wind blowing in. Floss didn't really want to come outside, did she, except the last day, but I couldn't stand it if she'd got through and run off out of someone's garden, so we had to keep her close to us the last day. So we stuck her on top of the jacuzzi, the cover of the jacuzzi. We took half of it off and we stuck her up there. But wasn't that hot, Jimbo? It was like, it was 40 degrees. That's pretty hot. But once you're in there, it's lovely. But after a while, even if it was absolutely wonderful and you know it's good for your body and relaxing and everything, got this point where we thought, I feel a bit dehydrated, time to get out. And they say 40 minutes, and that was happening about then, wasn't it? You know, we didn't stay in there for 2 hours or anything, but it was nice. Very, very nice. Anyway, so we had Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday night there, and on Thursday we had accommodation in Llandudno, and then we went back on the road, and then yesterday when we were driving back, we went back past the mountains a bit, which is why there's extra mountain stuff in here. And we also saw the train, but I've got to put that bit with the train in. Yeah, but I love that picture. And as you can see, this is a different plateau to us. We're up here and they're down there, but you can see it's not that far. And we did go in the mountains, but I don't believe they're that far off from the sea. But anyway, we're carrying on now. Yeah, I thought this was a little bit incredible when we came across this little train. The name of the place is on in a moment, but you're not asking me to say that name. I probably wouldn't say it right anyway, but on the little train, which looks so British, was this plaque which said that actually it had come from South Africa. It was a South African railway. So I thought that was a bit crazy. And then, you're going on video? Come on video, that's it, it's going on. Yeah, I thought that was a bit crazy. And then that's the name of the place, like Wuffen. Almost sounds German, to be honest, that does. There's the little train in the background, but it's back to front. Yeah, it's crazy. Back to front. Anyway, there's 2 little videos, so we're going to play those little videos. But that picture came out really nicely, but it doesn't always come out nicely. It must be a light thing. But anyway, thanks for watching this little video again, and I enjoyed the little train. We were going to go on it, but it was the last time it was out, so it means that the train was not coming back to this station, and that's where we were parked. So the guy says you can catch a bus, but I wouldn't envy you that. So we thought, oh, okay, well, we saw the little train and took a few pictures and saw the coal coming out underneath, which is in this little video coming up. Anyway, let's carry on.
Quite a few people on it. Yeah, you just wouldn't be coming back.
Oh, there it is. That's where we're heading. Snowdon. Don't know where we are on that map. Look at that. It's gorgeous with all the waterfalls. And the wind. It's a bit cold, but very dramatic. Play havoc on my phone noise. Waterfalls. With the cloud. And Jimbo. Oh, he's very big in my picture there. You turn around Jimbo quickly. There's Jimbo in front of Snowdon, and Snowdon's got the cloud on it. We wouldn't be going up there anyway, even if we could. It does, there's a funny sort of slug-eepy thing there, but it's so high, it's hard to... Yeah, anyway, we're going to go now, but there's a little waterfall over there and a nice little house, and it says there that it's Snowdon Base Camp. It's not too cold though, as you're considering, but those slag eat things are a bit weird. And there's Snowdon. See all those stones that have fallen down. Oh, it's very nice. It's all mountainous, and we've just passed behind us, to be honest. But we've just gone past Snowdon again on the round it. We've been round it now. We've been right round it as far as we can get to, close enough to it. Oh, just look at it. It's just so dramatic everywhere. The scenery. Look at that. It's just all the rocks, just hundreds of rocks. How did they all fall? Big bit of there. Maybe we get a drink here, Jimbo. Don't know. Anyway, we're going to stop now. Well, we did stop for a cup of tea. And then out of the car park, I just saw that view. And that is maybe not a perfect picture, but I think that's quite a good picture. And in a way, none of it's very far away, and it is quite tall, and somehow I don't think the pictures give it justice to how magnificent it all looked. But yeah, it's quite a long way down there. That is the road with a car going down there. Look, it sort of goes into nothing. It's steep. Anyway, so I'm really pleased that picture came out, because a couple of them are a bit weird coming up in a moment. But anyway, I thought that was quite good. So dramatic. Could be anywhere, couldn't it? And then that's at the tea shop, which we stopped at. It's a youth hostel as well. And look how low that cloud is. Absolutely crazy. Amazing mountains. Oh, that one's in the restaurant, looking at the road where, in the bit before he said we're going to stop now. That's the road we're on. So anyway, but this is quite amazing as well. This is back in... Let's stop a minute. This is back where... So that was the end of that day. Yeah. And then this is the day we left on Thursday. I think some of the videos have gone into the other ones of the mountains. Oh, no, maybe they're coming up. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. But this is Rutland Castle. But there's a really nice picture here. I love that picture. But we couldn't go in. It's closed till March. But a lot of history with this place. It's on that building, but it didn't come out very well. It was like a parliament there. So Rutland was a very important part of the country at that time. And it talks of the 12, it was built in the 12th century. And a parliament was there. And when you look at the castle itself from an aerial point of view, you can see it's a star fort. So these star fort castles are these ones, because they are a little bit different to them, like sometimes they've got many leaves on them, but you see the picture at the bottom? Star fort. It's a star fort. There you go, look. Star fort. Hasn't got so many leaves. It's an older one. It's a star fort. Anyway, we're back in Llandudno now. Very Victorian-y like. That's about a mile or so along there to there, and this big rock there. And then the one we drove on's the other side. But yeah, but a bit cold. And then we went back on the road on the edge of the mountain. And there was a family of seals there. And lots of people had stopped. There's me, Floss and Jimbo. It was a bit rainy and wet and weathered and the whole thing. But this is when we left yesterday. And as we go back through the mountains, because we could go through a part of it on our way back, the clouds obviously been so low and left the ice on the mountains. I don't think it really snowed. That's because the mountains left that. I've seen that in other places when the clouds have been there and it's so cold it covers the mountains. But look at the pictures, it don't even look real. It looks like I drew it or something. But that's because I've zoomed in, I think, as well as going through Jimbo's window. I think you get the idea. And see how low the clouds are there. And sorry, we're driving, so that's the best picture I got. And that's next to the car. How low those clouds are. So they'll call it fog, but that is low cloud. And that's probably what it always is. Anyway, I can't remember where this is now on our journey. Is it Welshpool? I don't know anyway, but it had a wonderful clock tower there. And that church was quite amazing as well, with its got like a steeple on it, but only built a bit back. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Me and Jimbo had a great time. I didn't want to come back. It's quite dramatic there, and Wales looked nicer kept than England, to be honest. And the petrol was cheaper. But anyway, we had a great time. Thanks for watching.